This is a video chart presentation of Sustainable Environmental Technologies Corp. Brought to you by allpennystocks.com. Stock Charts has this listed as a pink sheet. OTC Markets has it listed as a fully reporting pink sheet. Therefore, it trades on their QB tier. All that aside, ticker symbol is SCTS. See, trying to put itself together a nice little uptrend. Nothing too steep, pretty gradual. It has some low volume days, but yesterday was actually a pretty good day. Gap down, but then closed strong, up 22%. We keep an eye on this, see if it's going to take out this 9-cent resistance. Pretty nice look overall. MACD trending upward, holding over top of zero. That's in a bullish position. PPO very similar. ADX pretty neutral. Not getting a ton from it. A little bit of an uptrend going on, kind of following along with the channel, but nothing too substantial at this point. MFIs holding over top of 50. Of course, that's a nice look in bull chart territory. It's a great look at the accumulation distribution, long-term uptrend. Of course, that shows again in the shaky money flow, which is based on the AD. Buying pressure has been primarily controlling this stock. CCI holding zero, not making a higher high. That's a little bit of a concern, but the peak was pretty far up there, around 350. Holding over top of zero is a good thing to see. Bull still, this is a little bit ugly, nothing too dramatic, but breaking back down through 50. You're going to have to look for a rotation, something like this. Try and make a turn, keep some positive momentum coming in this play. Tricks, much like the MACD, nice little uptrend to it. Again, it's kind of riding right along with the channel, but they're just showing that there's some strength in this stock. Sometimes you'll see some negative divergences. Even though that price per share is trending up, you'll see these indicators trending down, which is not a good sign. You at least want to see it moving upward with it. Pretty choppy RSI right through here the last week or so. But again, you can see this makes pretty big swings each day. I'm not real sure how this trades. I haven't watched it on L2s, if it has some big spread to it or not. But all things considered, the indicators aren't in a bad position. What I look for at this point, most certainly 0.65 would have to hold as a bottom support because of that strong move yesterday. Of course, that's a long ways away. This is going to try and push. I want to see it hold 8 cents. That keeps you about a 10% stop loss. You can see this closed at 0.87. And the key thing I'll be looking for, as I mentioned, see if this can push through 9 cents and start to close above it. Holding over top of long-term moving average is something good. You can see that they're both starting to trend upward. Even the 200-day is starting to push north. 50-day, of course, moves a little bit quicker, but it's also trending north, and the price per share is trending on top of it. Everything appears to be taking on the feel of this overall slight uptrend it's got going on, which is actually pretty significant. You see a touchdown here on 0.47. It's gone all the way up to 11 cents. So that's a pretty large move, but primarily riding in this channel between 6.5 and 8 cents. And yesterday's movement pushed through it, so I want to see if this is finally going to sustain and make a stronger push, because there's not much resistance in the way. Certainly that 10 and 11 cent mark, just because of the previous highs. 11 cents being a little bit stronger because of tying back in through here. But the reality of it is there's just not much until it gets up here near 16 cents. So it's a pretty interesting chart in the sense that it does make some volatile swings. It can be a fun one to watch and see how it moves. That's why we added it to the stocks to watch this week, all the time keeping in mind that 9 cents is a key breakout point for it. So we're going to keep this on radar, see if volume can stay strong. 733,000 shares traded, as I mentioned, that's a good day for it. But you can see when it really starts to move, it can put together over 1 million, up near 2 million shares in a day. So those are the kind of things we'll be watching for in this chart, and we'll see where it goes from here. As always, it's merely my interpretation of the SCTS chart. I'm not a financial consultant. I strongly encourage you to do your own proper due diligence and consult a qualified financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Past performance is not a guarantee of future results. Please visit the allpennystocks.com website to view the full disclaimer disclosure and do not base any investment decisions on any material found on the website and/or video chart. No person employed by All Penny Stocks is a registered investment advisor or licensed broker-dealer. Thank you for watching and trade smart.